Now that Damian Lillard is back in Portland, let's go back and evaluate the initial Dame trade to Milwaukee. I'm going to include the Celtics in this trade, even though the Drew Holiday trade was a separate trade after. But the two main teams in this trade, would they do it again? Would they do this trade again with hindsight? If I'm the Blazers, I would do this trade again. And I think this is a good example of trading a star who's not necessarily a superstar and is not necessarily helping your team to win a title, trading him a couple years before their end of their prime in order to cash in on assets. Because Dame was beloved in Portland, he's obviously coming back, but as hard as it was to trade him, getting pieces like a Tumani Kamara, like a DeAndre Ayton for a couple years, piecing some of those pieces to get Denny Avdia, who looked really good for them last year, plus a couple first-round picks that might look enticing. I think they do that deal again, even with hindsight. The Bucks, you would say no with hindsight, but I think they would. I think they would take this risk again. It was a big risk, but the Bucks needed offense. They needed somebody around Giannis, and in the end, they didn't give up a ton. It only took Grayson Allen, one first-round pick, and a couple swaps to upgrade from Drew to Damian Lillard. So it wasn't a huge cost, but I don't think it was a huge enough cost that it wasn't worth the risk. The risk didn't pay off. Lillard's time in Milwaukee won't really be looked back on fondly. But for those reasons, I think both Portland and Milwaukee maybe didn't love the outcome of their trades, but I think both of them do it again.